Let's play a quick game, guys. It's called Which One of These is Capable of Hitting Immortal? Is it A, a semi-professional Valorant player who practices 6 hours a day? B, an edgy teenager who doesn't talk, runs it down B every round, and donates my elo to the needy? Or C, a fish? Well, believe it or not, it's a true question. It's all three. Each one of these choices can hit Immortal. In all seriousness though, I've been in this rank for quite some time now, and trust me, I've seen some things. And I understand a lot of you really want to hit this rank, and I'm here to tell you that you can. As long as you take the game semi-seriously and are really strong in one category, whether it's aim, game sense, or you're just really caught up on the meta, getting to Immortal should be a piece of cake. And if you really think that you should be Immortal, today we're going to be asking you some situational questions that'll prove if you're truly capable of hitting Immortal. So let's get started. The biggest thing you're going to need in order to hit Immortal is game sense. There are going to be plenty of times where it's going to be up to you in order to make a play, win the round, be the hero. Here, take a listen to our new skill tester course from the website.
So what you're actually going to see is when he sees this Sova's ulting, he's still a little bit worried about Vents, but he's going to try to capitalize on this ultimate. And with this ultimate, they were able to take space of Heaven, and it catches this KO completely off guard. Whether he's just being a little brain dead right now, he just didn't hear them running in here. But it's the Sova ultimate that was able to get them this space so that he can walk in and he can wall this off. If he doesn't walk up with the Sova ultimate, they get nothing off of it. The Sova didn't get a kill with it. I don't know if he got a tag or anything. But it's just like the idea that he's in a position and his teammates started doing something without communication because he has comms muted right now. The Sova didn't say anything. He just saw the Sova ulti coming in and he said, I can take advantage of this, right? I have an opportunity to do something off of this ultimate while the enemies are running around trying to avoid this. So he took advantage of that, and he was able to take this space. And what you'll end up seeing is now it puts his team into a very strong position where they're in a 3v1. Off of this play that he made, where he was able to take Heaven control, now they are onto site, and they were in a 4v5, but now they are in a 3v1. That is a really strong play from Achilles right there, and definitely really something worth talking about. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys.
Like King said here, you need to be able to figure out when your best timings are to give your team a chance to win the round. Regardless if you're playing Sentinel, Controller, whoever, you need to be always looking for opportunities to win your team the round. So, a big part in Valorant is utility usage. And something that drives me nuts, drives me up the wall, makes me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, is when people just mindlessly place the same utility that they see everyone else use. What I mean by that is like Sage walling mid on split every time, despite it being shot down every single time she puts it up. Or Sage walling tube on Icebox, even though no one goes there. Here, listen to this, and King can explain it a bit better than I can.
Given the round, given the team tops, is this the wall that they needed? It's an okay wall sometimes. In some rounds, this wall might be okay, but is this good right now? The answer I would probably say is probably not. I don't love this Sage wall for a couple of reasons. The first one is that they already have the Viper wall down. So this Viper wall is already blocking vision. They don't necessarily need this Sage wall right here. They just have one extra angle to clear and then like maybe worry about Heaven. But for the most part, like the Sage wall, what it does that's detrimental to them is it actually hurts their rotation onto site or like their site control, right? An enemy could be playing right here. They could be playing Pillar a lot more safely, and they can focus all of their attention towards this side of site because nobody's coming over this wall now. Basically, this is what he did. He made it so defenders only have to really look this way, right? They have the Viper wall here blocking it off. They have the Sage wall. It's really not opportune for them because now they're going to be fighting from one area rather than where they could have been fighting from two. They could have been pushing through here and taking this space. And you'll see actually this ends up being kind of detrimental for his team and like restricting because once they start going for this plant, look at how much site control they have. They really have nothing. They have all of this, and all of their fights are going to come from right here, which sounds like it might be opportune for them. But also the other thing to keep in mind is that all of the enemy's utility is going to get more value here. When this Sky Flash ends up coming in through here, this is going to hit everybody. When this Astral Suck comes in here, it hits pretty much everybody, right? When Reyna Blind comes in, it's going to hit pretty much everybody, and that's not good, you know? You want to be able to make it so you can have more room to work with and you can play off of each other where you're not going to get decimated by all sorts of utility. Now, they do end up actually winning this round, as you'll see, but I want to showcase how this wall actually ends up affecting them. They find one pick right here. The enemies are knifing the wall now. He's like constantly having to worry about a player being right here. And not only that, but like once they get into post plants, they can't really refute anything. Like they have no way to wrap around this pillar and like fight players. If they're stuck in B main, they're kind of just stuck in B main, you know? And that's not good. So let the round play out a little bit more. You'll notice he kind of wanted them to break the wall so that he could like rotate a little bit. He could get some more positioning. This is by no means a given round. And you'll notice they end up winning the round anyway. but it's definitely not perfect. It gets a little bit messy here. The Jet comes in, she starts taking some duels. They're in a 2v1. He's very low HP, so he's trying to stay alive. And it's like, yeah, maybe if they're not like fighting the wall right here, they can focus all their attention here. But it just puts a lot of pressure on them. It doesn't make them feel relieved because they're constantly having to back up here. Like anytime that a player fights them here, they're getting hit with utility that's going to force them into these corners, and they get into like just a worse and worse post plant position as the round goes on because they just don't have any space to work with. So I think in this round, this wasn't the best Sage Wall. In a situation where the Sage Wall might be usable is if they're on like worse weaponry, right? Like maybe they only have Spectres and the enemy team has Vandals and they don't want to take these longer range duels. In that situation, yeah, it makes more sense for them to like you do the Sage Wall and just try to sneak a quick plant. But like in this situation, they were even in guns. They had no reason to be afraid of fighting these guys. But instead they're using their utility right here when they could be using it like right here to take this area of spawn. Or even like a little bit deeper right here. I would have helped them out a little bit so they have more space to work with. But yeah, just some small thoughts right there. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys, and let's get into the next part.
So when you're using your utility, just think twice about how you're using it and if it's really helping your team. Just because you see everyone else throw the same dart, the same knife, the same wall, the same boombot, the same nade, the same tripwires, the same turrets, it doesn't mean that it's going to be useful in your situation. Maybe they're getting broken, you're getting countered. You have to switch things up, otherwise you're going to get predictable and lose. And speaking of losing, something that we need to talk about for my own elo's sake is to stop throwing rounds. Let's take a look at our first scenario.
Starting out this round, it looks like this Raze player is going to peek B main. What is he looking for when he's peeking B main? Well, some of you might think that he's looking for a kill, and like a kill would be cool, right? Like obviously nobody doesn't like getting kills. Like killing an enemy player would be really awesome. It would put him into a 5v4. But he's not going to commit to this gunfight. And the reason he's not going to commit to it is because it's dangerous, right? At the start of the round, there's nobody here to help him. He's not using any utility to swing this. He's purely pretty much peeking this for info and maybe the chance of getting a kill. He might go for a pre-fire or something, but he's absolutely not committing to a gunfight right here, right now. So you'll see right at the start of this, I think that he shoots one bullet. Goes for a quick one tap, just taps, and then goes away. This is a little bit dangerous, but yeah, you got the info. There's players here, and he's going to play just very safe right now. So my question right now is, what right now is the Raze going to be playing off of right here? What is his sign that he is ready to fight? Some of you might think that it's this Reyna eye, but the problem with this Reyna eye right now is that his Sage actually threw a slow orb right here. And if Sage threw a slow orb, nobody's going to be pushing through this, right? And if they do push through this, they're going to be free kills. He's standing like perfectly in position on this off angle to pick them off. No, really what he's playing off of right here is his Sage, because she's going to have first contact right now on players who are walking out of B main. And if she has first contact, that means that he can swing off of her contact and capitalize on it, right? So if he's really going to swing here, when he's really going to fight, you're going to notice that he's going to do it off of the Sage's contact and off of the contact past this utility, right? Because although this Reyna eye is being used, there's a Sage orb used, and as we've talked about in previous videos, this is what we call trading utility, right? Utility is being traded, and it's kind of like nulling out the effects. They can't capitalize on this Reyna blind because they were hit with a Sage slow. So I'm going to play this out right now, and you'll see his commentary.
Go back to holding this off angle. Sage is actually holding a wide peek. I could literally just AFK here and play off of her contact. She's no longer holding contact, so I have to actually hold this off angle.
And you'll notice right now it looks like they're coming in. And that's why he's going to start using his utility to deal with this, right? He throws out the Roomba. He has the nade that it looks like he still has in hand, but he considered throwing. And he played that pretty well. He played that patiently. He didn't get over aggressive. He didn't over swing. He was just playing off of his teammate's contact. And that's all that he has to do in that situation. If instead he comes here and he swings out and he gets picked off, that definitely puts his team in a way worse position than they were in before. So being patient can oftentimes win you rounds. And that's what you'll see a lot from watching these VODs with Achilles.
King does a great job here breaking down how you shouldn't full commit to disadvantageous fights. In a lot of games that I watch, people commit to overextending and giving the enemy a 1v1 that they want to take. It usually ends up with the guy peeking B main, losing, but for some reason they keep peeking that angle. You don't have to peek all the time. If you do it all the time, you are going to get punished. And something sort of related to the topic, I want to talk about stop feeding while trying to get your ecos. I promise you're not going to get to Immortal any faster by W King at the enemy team, looking for eco frags, and sweating your off trying to get top frag.
Satchel. A satchel can be very valuable during pistol rounds to help break a sage wall to help rotate, or even does a lot of damage when people don't have a lot of armor. So here I'm going to show you guys a good angle to hold ramp. Really good off angle when you think they're going to funnel into you. Pretty likely that they're lurking up ramps here. So play back. Don't want to lose any armor here.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, really good.
Now, there's several things that Achilles could have done here. He could have A, threw his paint shells and statched at the enemy looking for ecos. B, sat in a corner, hide, and never peek. Or C, hold ramp control and get ready to play off his teammates from heaven. Now honestly, A isn't the wrong answer, but I don't think it's the best. The enemy team only has classics or frenzies at the most, and they want you to take these close range duels. By you jumping on them, you're giving them the opportunity to kill you, take your Spectre, and then they start to snowball. They want the trade. I mean, granted, it is a small chance, but let's say your teammates are also goofing off in throwing and you lose the round. Then everyone's tilted, the enemy team has momentum, and they're all hyped, and you're just having a bad time. Answer B isn't great. You're letting them swing you at close range with a classic, allowing them to trade and again, snowball. Also, at least with option A, you aren't playing scared. At least you're getting better with your gunfights and improving your mechanical skill. But the best answer is C. By holding ramp control, the enemy team is confined into A main. From ramps, Achilles can rotate to heaven and spray down on the attackers as they run in and trade out his teammates. What I'm trying to say is that when going for a play, think to yourself if you're throwing the round or actually making a smart play. You have time to think, just do it. Next, let's talk about how you should be using utility to stop a push and responding correctly to an execute. Let's take a look at this scenario.
There's one person helping him on site. So it like gives you this pseudo information that like where the enemies are, and it allows the retake to go a lot smoother. So,
Alright, so how would you respond in this situation? Would you A, throw your paint shells as soon or shortly after you saw the stars come down, B, wide swing the jet, catching her off guard and killing her, or C, running away, waiting for your teammates to get there because you were caught off guard? Well, honestly, B is the only wrong answer. If you honestly plan on wide swinging the jet, you're just going to get traded and then they're just going to get your gun. And that's how you throw rounds away. A isn't that bad, and is honestly the best answer, as it will probably stall the execute or isolate Jet from the rest of her teammates, giving you an advantageous 1v1. And it would buy time for rotates. I mean, usually I wouldn't waste utility that quickly at the sight of just a few stars, but throughout the VOD, wherever the stars were, they were hitting. And C is probably what Achilles should have done. He was simply caught off guard by the quick execute the enemy had. He didn't have time to react quickly enough with his nade, and the Jet was able to close the distance and get a favorable duel with their Spectre. And something else to learn from this is that top tier players make mistakes too. Granted, Achilles is talking and trying to teach, but he also should be more aware once those stars come down that a hit is about to happen. But hey, no one is going to play perfect, even Radiance. This was all just one in-depth guide that we have on our website though. Also, if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed, be sure to subscribe on our website at SkillCapped.com. We also have tons of Radiant Smurf commentaries where we have Radiant players walk you through exactly how to play in any situation at any rank. And they're just super helpful to see in real time what goes through a top tier player's head. Like I said, it's also backed by a rank improvement guarantee, and the reason we do that is because you're just that confident that our service works. And if it doesn't work, then you shouldn't pay. So what are you waiting for? You got nothing to lose. Head on over to SkillCapped.com and get started on your way to that rank that you deserve. So hopefully you guys have a better understanding as to whether or not you guys can hit Immortal. I was being serious when I said that anyone can hit Immortal. It just requires some skill and dedication, just like anything else in life. If you want to get good at Valorant, you're going to have to dedicate some time to it. But I believe in you. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. And that's all for us. I'm Teets, and we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.